Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to my channel, and as well, welcome back to the Anime Podcast Show. So for today's episode is a very special one, because I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite franchises. So let me explain what the hell I am talking about. So this series, it follows the adventures of Shinichi Kudo, a high school detective solving crimes, and one day, him and his best friend, Ron Mori, go into Tropical Land for a fun day until one of the rides they went on, it turns out to be a murder investigation. After it got solved, Shinichi have to solve another one because he saw two men in black and he has been ambushed by a crime syndicate known as Black Organization. Instead of killing Shinichi, they gave him and forced him to take a dangerous drug and shrunk his body into a 6-year-old boy with his new identity, Conan Adagawa. Well, I did say the name. Yes, my favorite series, Detective Conan, or outside of Japan called Case Closed. Why am I talking about Detective Conan anyway? Well, because today, as of the way we kick off 2024, is January 5th, 2024, is the anniversary of the manga. That means it's been 30 years. How insane is that? Let's take a look at the history of Detective Conan and how it became a successful franchise. Where can I start off the anniversary video with? Well, I can start off with who is the creator of Detective Conan. His name? Goshiro Oyama. Goshiro-san was born in June 1963, Hokoi, Japan, and as a kid, he has a talent for drawing at an early age. And in school, he had decided he wants to do in life would be as a manga artist. While in college, one of his friends encouraged him to submit his work to a manga competition held by a prestigious magazine, which ultimately earned him as an honorable mention award. This will be the beginning for Goshiro's career as a manga artist. By the way, before we continue the video, that I want to mention about something. Goshiro drafted a 40-page one-shot titled Nonchalant Lupin, and that story inspired by his childhood love of mystery and detective stories. That's the part I want to mention about. Goshiro went to the offices who organized the event for some ideas he has a manga series, but those ideas got rejected. However, less months later, he made his debut as a manga artist with Chotoro Matete, or in the West called it Wait a Minute, which was published by Weekly Shonen Sunday in winter of 1987. Shortly after that, he began another series called Magic Kaido, or known as Kid the Phantom Thief. It got inspired by Arsène Lupin. Magic Kaido has published in June 1987 and released for over 5 volumes, and still currently continues to this day. Funny enough, Kid has his own adaptation from OVA specials, then TMS produced a 12 animated specials based on the Magic Kaido manga, which was aired between 2010 to 2012, before they aired his own series, Magic Kaido 1412. That got aired from October 2014 to March 2015 for over 24 episodes. Between 1988 to 1993, Goshiro's been busy focusing on another series he created, that would be Yaiba, which ran for 24 volumes, as Yaiba has his own anime series that got aired for almost a year apart from each other between April 9th, 1993 to April 1st, 1994, airing for 52 episodes. After the success of Magic Kaido and Yaiba, what will be Goshiro's next story, as the next one will be a big, massive hit? So his editors asked Goshiro to decide a story will be based to do with mystery, and for the next 2 weeks, he fleshed it out and crafted all the story, and he wants the series to be more a detective series. And in the beginning of development of Conan, he wanted a serious story. However, he changed his mind to make it more lightheaded as a kid-friendly story. And that's when we got the release of Detective Conan. So, as the release of the first chapter of Detective Conan that came out on January 5th, 1994, it marked a shift tone as not as a shonen series, but into a different approach. Now, after 30 years of the manga, it has sold 270 million copies, becoming as the 24th longest running manga series to this date. And to the English side, Viz Media acquired the rights to publish this series for the English market. Following the localizing by Funimation, I'll mention about it later, they took the characters to be used more Americanized names. Speaking about that, let's talk about the anime. Of course, with the anime adaptation, you need a studio to adapt everything and do it justice. And that studio would be TMS Entertainment. Detective Conan anime first aired and premiered on YTV on January 8th, 1996. In some point airing it passing 2 years and 2 days after its publication. And what a way to kick off the year of 1996. From 1996 to 2008, in their original time slot, aired every Mondays, 7:30 p.m. until it got moved around from 7 p.m., but still Mondays before it got moved to Saturdays, 6 p.m. to this day since April of 2009. By the time the video comes out, they had aired 1,100 plus episodes of Detective Conan. So, let's talk about the dub. So, I talked about the dubs a while back ago, and I talked about it in episode 34, and I talked about it in the 30th episode, but let's bring it all come together, and let me tell you my past self what I said before. Take it away. So, it will be the start of 2000 that Fox Kids had plans to broadcast Detective Conan, airing for 26 episodes, had been acquired for a fall lineup that will be between October and December of 2000. But ultimately, the show never got seen on the network due to the fact that the early episodes were a lot of violence. However, in December in that year, it was rumored for a pitch episode had been produced by TMS Entertainment titled Conan's Capers. It was split together from the first 3 episodes, with all references to death and violence were removed, and the pilot from the first episode were summarized within 5 minutes. Now to the other dub. It was licensed and acquired by Funimation. Who knows if there will be no problems with one of the best studios who produced DBZ and Yu Yu Hakusho and many others. My gosh! It got done terribly. The reason is only for the broadcast episodes, and they were cancelled immediately to air it. They have continued, so the full context was in 2003 acquired and licensed for the first 104 episodes under the name Case Closed. The first 52 episodes aired on Adult Swim between May to August 2004 due to low ratings. Ultimately, they continued to dub it more episodes from 104 to 130 episodes, including with 6 theatrical films: Time-Bombed Skyscraper, The 14th Target, The Last Wizard in the Century, Captured in Her Eyes, Countdown to Heaven, and The Phantom of Baker Street, releasing it on DVD between 2006 to 2010 until the license expired on May of 2018. But then secretly, if Conan be back, they would be back in a year later, would be a special screening in 2019 at Anime Expo with a brand new cast. And that would be dubbed by Bang Zoom Entertainment. Their dub, to be honest, is one of the best dubs I've ever seen. And that screened was for Zero the Enforcer in a 4DX experience. And there has been a lot of reviews on it by the fans. And of course, after that premiere, I think that's what the true fans of Detective Conan, and that's a true English dub. That's what it should be. Then Bang Zoom continued to dub more movies and a TV special, their 20th anniversary special. And then in December 2019, they premiered their 20th anniversary special and the Love Letter movie in one of the cons they've been. and that was the first time they released it in English. And at the time, there were no releases on Blu-ray. As of this video comes out, they'd already released 6 movies, 2 specials, and 2 crossovers with Lupin III between July 2020 to August of 2022 with Discotek Media. Now to the last and current dub, as us fans thought this dub can hold much longer. But somehow it did. TMS freaking Entertainment decided to change their casting for Detective Conan. This studio who's currently behind it, it would be Marcella Group, with their new dub casting except for the voices of Shinichi, Conan, Ran, Kogoro, and Kid the Phantom Thief. That cast is from Bang Zoom Entertainment, that based in Los Angeles. They first announced it by TMS Entertainment that they commissioned a brand new English dub, kicked off with episode 965 and onwards. I thought would be all the Bang Zoom cast will be dubbing all those episodes, and I remember when they said that the Bang Zoom cast are gonna dub it, but I was like, oh my gosh, I'm really excited, and then I said half of the cast of Bang Zoom. I was like, oh, that got me pissed off, fam. But then I was damn wrong, fam. But I'm very happy we still got Conan, Ran, and Kogoro. And their voice actors reprised their roles for it, and I'm very happy about it. Thank you, past me. There are some parts I forgot to cover about is the other films. After 6 movies, they had continued from movie 7 and onwards. And this year we are getting the 27th film out of 30. That's exciting. I'm very excited about that as well. And I hope it will come out about April. That's what I'm hoping. Not only that, continuing with the films, they have spin-off series, OVAs, TV specials, and of course, live-action drama series and specials. Before we wrap things up, due to the popularity, Gosho decided that his hometown turned into the World of Conan Town. Yes, that's right. They'd made a Conan Town based on Detective Conan and where his birthplace, where Gosho lived, born and raised, and yeah, that's insane. And sees a museum exhibition of his work is located there to this day as the theme of the town of Detective Conan. And another thing I want to mention that Conan is popular in Universal Studios Japan, having rides, actors playing the characters from the show, etc. That's more exciting for being a fan of Conan. So we have to wrap things up for the anniversary. Happy 30 years of the manga. Thank you, Gosho Oyama, for creating a massive franchise for children or even adults who fell in love with this little kid, Conan Adagawa. And the legacy of Detective Conan lies in its enduring popularity, captivating storytelling, and influence on the mystery genre, marking it as a beloved and iconic series worldwide. So that is it for the Anime Podcast Show. Hope you all enjoy it. Comment, like, and subscribe. If you haven't done it yet, hit that notification bell if you want to know when I upload again. So take care of yourselves, everyone. Stay safe, and peace.